G'day guys, so we've arrived at the first challenge. Now I put a lot of thought into this, into making sure we test your skills, but also making it that it's achievable, being the first of the challenges. The challenge I've set today is based on the first exercise we do, our walking, our leading exercise, where the horse is taking responsibility, maybe for the very first time, of his own awareness and the distance in relation to you. The horse is, of course, learning through that process his awareness of where he is in the space, and you are, through that exercise, relieving him of all the jobs he thinks he has to do, and by giving him one, which is him being able to measure and stay focused on the distance between you and him. So the challenge is set up that it's going to test exactly that. It's going to test that the horse is really taking responsibility for themselves. They are not racing ahead of you. They're not feeling controlled. They are feeling that they are in control of themselves and that they're knowing exactly where to be. They're reading your body language. When you speed up, they're speeding up. When you slow down, they're slowing down, and that they're able to keep that distance all of the time. So the goal for this challenge is to be able to make your way through my extremely challenging obstacle course, and that the horse keeps the distance. He's measuring the distance when you make the turns, when you speed up, when you slow down, and that you're able to make a stop in the blue zone, which is going to be our final test at the end of this challenge. So we switch to our amazing course for challenge 1. So of course, our starting point is doing a little warm-up, making sure that the horses are tuned in and they are measuring the distance. They are aware of their own space between you and them, where they are in relation to you. So we're starting with the long rope, and we are walking, and we are speeding up, and we are slowing down, and we're making sure that the horses are being in control of themselves, that you're able to test that you're able to speed up a little bit and slow down a bit. And remembering, we're getting the horses to measure the distance by making them aware of the space that they shouldn't be in. So this is our warming up phase before we go to the challenge. So the importance of the challenge is to really give you the feeling that you are understanding the exercise, that your horse is understanding the exercise, and that it is giving the exercises that you're learning real meaning. So it's trying to get it that you avoid you going just through the motions, and that you think your horses may be doing it, but the challenge is making sure that you and your horse are actually doing it. So, best of luck. Let's go through the course the first time, and I'll give you some tips. So the course I've set up here is, of course, with the umbrellas, and that's just to give you a better visual on the challenge and for the video and for the viewer, for you to be able to see what's happening. And of course, in the beginning, if you have a horse that's nervous about the approach or about being around an object, then something like the umbrellas you'll be able to get to further down the track through the online training. So you can start out with something simple. You might have witches' hats on the ground, some plastic bowls, just a way of marking out the distance between the objects. What's important is the distance between your objects is no more, 1, 2, 3, than 3 meters in between each step. So that gives you a relative distance, and to really prove that your horse is following at the length of the rope. And it gives then the horse the feeling when you come here to the blue zone that you're able to stop when you are just outside the blue zone, and the horse is being able to manage themselves and stop clearly in the blue zone, in the square. So we'll start first round and see how good Sophia is going to be at showing you, giving you a prime example. So I'm starting with a distance, the selected distance that I want her to be able to keep. And then I'm walking, and I want to be able to slow down in my turns and speed up and slow down. So here, she's already failing. So we reset the distance, make her aware of where she shouldn't be, and then I go through again. Then she's failing again. She's not following the path. She's not aware of where I am. So, again, I get her to set the distance. I make sure she's far enough back that she's not looking over me or past me. Good girl. And then I walk again. And then I'm going to go back through them again. So again, not following. So, again, I'm setting the distance. There's good. And then I turn and I walk again. And then I'm making the path, making sure that she's following directly behind me. And I'm able to change the speed a little bit faster and a little bit slower. Check this distance so she's staying in line. Again, we make the walk a little bit faster and a little bit slower and a little bit faster. That she's really following at keeping the distance. If I slow down, she's slowing down. If I speed up, she's speeding up. At this point, I reward her. Good girl. So she's understanding the meaning of the exercise. Yeah. And now I feel like I have enough of her focus and awareness over her space in relation to me that I can maybe get a stop in the blue zone. So again, setting the distance. Make her aware of where she shouldn't be. She focuses on me. We start the course. Slowing down. Oh. Here there's no awareness anymore. She keeps walking into me. Speeding up, coming into the blue zone. And, oh. So here she's a little bit too forward. There, and then I let her find the rest. So one, she's really learning about her awareness within the space between the umbrellas, and she's also learning to take notice and have good awareness over the space between me and her. So she's staying focused on me and my energy when I speed up, when I slow down, and she's able to find the stop in the place we wanted to find. Let's try one more time to see if we can make a clean run. So that's how it's done, everyone. Now don't forget, if you're having difficulties in the first part, keep practicing your S shape through your umbrellas first. Get your distance set, making sure that the horse is really aware of their own space, and then being able to take the full run when you're having nice smooth lines and the horse is keeping a consistent distance through the first part of the course. So I wish you the best of luck. Don't forget, make a good little video, send it through, and we'll pick a winner, and I wish you the best of luck. First challenge, be the winner. Practice well. Good luck.